is given. I'll just
Okay.
just till the session starts. Whether I have the board. Just a minute. Okay, anyway, I don't have a board here. Let me just do one thing. Where can I write? So basically, there is a thing that if f of a equals to f of b, then for an injective function, we can say that a equals to b. Okay. So if there is a one function, suppose. Yeah. Can you see my OneNote screen?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose a function is given y equals to 2x, something like that. Just a normal thing I'm giving. So then what you do is, if you want to check injective, you can check that for two different variables, if they are equal. So f of a, suppose this is not y, this is f of x equals to 2x. Okay. Then
Okay.
f of a equals to f of b you put. So like 2a, in place of x we are putting a, then 2a is equals to 2b. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Then, so what does that mean? That means that a is equals to b. If we
Yes.
put f of x equals to, say, 2x plus 5, then also it comes down to, if we do this way, no, do not
Okay.
annotate on the screen. So then also it comes down to a equals to. So the thing is, if and do not annotate. So what is the thing is that if f of a equals to f of b leads you to a equals to b, if this thing
Yes.
happens, then the function is injective.
Okay.
Okay, you check it in internet, it is there already. So that is one, by definition we can see that. Okay, from the definition it can be applied like that, that if of a, if for two variables a and b, f of a equals to f of b leads to a is equals to b, then it is injective. Sadly, for surjective, such a technique does not exist, which is
Okay.
a problem. But anyway, so that you have to do it from the definition only.
Okay.
So that is one thing. And bijective, so if the function is if it is satisfying the concept of injective as well as subjective, then it is bijective. Okay. So
Yes.
one important, so just one thing is check this thing. Then I was telling you to check the Wikipedia pages of injective,
Okay.
surjective,
Subjective. Okay.
and bijective also. But bijective is same as if it satisfies both injective and surjective, then it is bijective. So
Okay.
that is that. Huh.
Okay.
Then, so anyway, we are having this Sunday. We are having one session from, I think, 2 or 3. Have you received that message? There's a form we
No.
have. Okay, I'll tell them to send again. So we are sending one form to know what are the doubts from week 1 people are having. So we will
Okay.
submit that in this Sunday on live session in the afternoon. Okay.
Okay.
So attend that. So these things will be also solved there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Uh, Apart, we were going to work on the week 4. Week 4. Sorry, week 4 practice assignment. Week 4 graded assignment solution video you will get. Okay. So there are 15 more participants. Who's actually, can you please mute your microphone? Who's speaking? Okay, so up to week 3, anyone have any doubt? Anything? I mean, the week 1, I understand that the function. I think there is always some problem. It's a complicated chapter. So other portions, any issue, anyone till now? You can unmute yourself and tell me. Set theory. Surya Darshan is in set theory. Surya, can you unmute yourself? Surya. Uh, if you can tell me, I mean, what is the problem in set theory? Surya, can you unmute yourself? Yeah,
Hi,
unmuted. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, tell me.
thanks for taking my call. Actually, yeah, I do have few questions related to the set theory which was covered. So a bit of I think some of the questions that we got in week 4, they had those set theory related flavor as well. For instance, I think there was a question which talks about how do we interpret, or rather how do we identify the points covered in a graph using the set theory. I think if we have some practice questions, or if we can take some examples related to those type of questions, that could be helpful.
So was it from practice assignment? The question you're talking about? Hello? Hello? Graded. Okay. Okay, graded. So you will get the solution manual. I mean, solution video. But I can show you one question from set theory in the practice assignment. Huh? So just see if this helps. Hmm? Yeah, sure. So anyway, guys, let us start with parabola. So we are going to solve the some questions from the practice assignment today. Huh? So and the problem solving tips is already provided, right, in the portal. Resources from Instructor tab you can find. So we are going to. So how many of you guys have tried your hands in Desmos? Anyone tried? Desmos is not available for use in the exam, but for your own personal understanding, it's quite a great tool, I would say. So anyway, the quadratic function. Quadratic function is described as f of x equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Oh, okay. Wait, I'll show you guys what is Desmos. It is called, wait, it is known as Desmos. I'll show you just. So fx is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0. Okay. Now let us see this Desmos. So Desmos is a graphing calculator, you can say, and also, what you can say, to visualize an equation, we can use Desmos. Okay. So That's what I am going to use, and it is taking some time. Just a moment. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir. Yes, we can.
Yeah, great. Sorry, there was some network issue, so just a minute.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is called Desmos, desmos.com. Okay. So it's actually a graphing calculator, but we can do a lot of things. We can see different equations. So you write the equation here, ax. So we are going to deal with the parabola today. Ax square plus bx plus c. That is the quadratic equation, right? So x maximum power of x is 2. The coefficient is a, and then bx and c. So we can add different sliders, right? So we can say what is the value of a. I mean, we can vary the value of a, and then see how this is the parabola it is drawing. If it is a equals to 1, b equals to 1, and c equals to 1 in this equation, ax square plus bx plus c. Now, if we have the if we can see that how the values are, how the parabola shape changes when the a value or the b value or the c value is changing. So there are three terms in a parabola, right? A, b, and c, three coefficients. So if a equals to 1, this is the parabola shape. So from here to, let's say here, and the parabola vertex is here at minus 0.5 and y value 0.75, right? So that is the, what do we say? The vertex, right? Now, if we change the value of a, suppose we are decreasing it and we go to say 0, then what is the value change? So suppose if the value is 0, then it becomes a straight line, right? Because the x square, coefficient of x square is 0. And so y and the function becomes bx plus c. So in that case, the parabola, the curve then becomes a straight line. So if, okay, yeah. Now if you say we are, so 1, it was 1 at a equals to 1, the parabola was like this. And then when we are increasing, then the parabola is becoming just thinner. You see the shape is becoming this, the bandwidth, I mean this area in under the parabola, or in this case inside the parabola, okay, that is becoming smaller. Okay. As we are increasing the coefficient, the parabola is becoming thinner and thinner, right? So similarly, as we are decreasing the coefficient a, value of the coefficient a, then the parabola is becoming more and more large. See? And then when it becomes equals to 0, 0.4, 0.2, 0.1, sorry, at 0, then it becomes a straight line. After that, what happens? After that, the parabola direction is actually changing. You see, now it is becoming like this. Can you see?
Namaste, sir. Namaste, DC.
Can you please mute yourself? Whoever is talking. Yeah. So then again, it will go. I mean, it will become more thinner parabola kind of thing. We will see. So that is how with the coefficient a, the parabola shape actually changes. At a equals to 0, it is a straight line, and then at a equals to 1, it is a standard parabola. Okay, so that is one point. Fine. Then we have two more coefficients. We have b, ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay. Then how does with b it changes? You see. So with b, you can see that the parabola is actually going from. So the y coefficient is same. This y coefficient is same. No, that is not same. Also, we can say so. Basically, the sorry. So we will come into this topic, but so it is going from one quadrant to another quadrant. So the location of the vertex is actually changing, or the axis of symmetry is also changing with change in B. So as we are going, so if we, what happens if we are at 0? In that case, the axis of symmetry is along the y-axis. But if we are going to increasing more, the b value is getting more than 1, more than 0, then it is coming in the first, second, third, fourth quadrant, right? And similarly, if we are decreasing it, then it is coming more towards the right side of the x-axis. Okay. So that is the dependency on b. Okay, so ax squared plus bx. Now, how does the c depend? How does the c work here? So C is actually, you see that C is the amount of y coefficient, how much far it is from the x-axis. So what is the distance from the this x-axis to the vertex? So that is actually changing. So see, as we are increasing the C, it is the parabola is going up and up. But if we are going down less than 0, 0, 0.4, 0.1, at 0, it is touching the origin. Then we are going down, down, and parabola is also, the vertex is going down. Okay. So that is basically the curve of the second degree. I mean the ax quadratic polynomial, right? So ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, there are different formula which we have seen. So the curve representing any quadratic is always a parabola. Okay. And a simple example is shown here in this diagram, you can see. Now there are different terms. So what is the axis of symmetry? Axis of symmetry, I was telling that axis of symmetry is the axis about which there is a the parabola shape is actually symmetrical. So how do we find that? So if it is along the y-axis like this, then you can find that x equals to minus b by 2a. That is the axis of symmetry. And the x coordinate of the vertex, how does it work? So the vertex is at this point, okay? Sorry, at this point. Then the vertex, the x coordinate of the vertex can be obtained by minus putting for ax square plus bx plus c. If you put the coefficient b at the numerator and the a coefficient in the denominator, then the vertex, the x coefficient of the x coordinate of the vertex is minus b by 2a. And then you put the x value in the equation ax square plus bx plus c, or whatever equation is given. Then you are finding the y coordinate. Okay. Then you will easily find the fx value, that is the y coordinate. Fine. Now, whether the value is whether the parabola will be opening upwards like this, or it will be opening downwards. So that's what I was telling, right? So if a is greater than 0, then the parabola will be opening upwards. Fine. And if a is less than 0, then it will be a downward parabola. Also fine. Now, what happens if a equals to 0? Then it becomes a straight line. Fine. Then there are some extra added points. So the quadratic function, which is described as ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0, then the slope of this function at any given point we can find to be 2ax plus b. So that is also taught in the lecture. Also, if the quadratic function is ax square plus bx plus c, then the tangent you can actually find to be y minus fx1 equals to 2x1 plus b into x minus x1. So x this is at a given point x1 comma fx1. So these formulae are taught in the lecture, and some else is there. So this was what I was talking about, the upward opening parabola for a equals a greater than 0. Slope, actually, Rafi, slope, I think, I mean, we can do with using the differentiation, but right now, we have not taught differentiation. Differentiation is coming in maths too. For the current version, you can check the search lecture. Okay. So if that will be great actually. Can you just if you can check the search lecture. So basically, what will happen is nothing. I mean, and just let me wait. Let me show you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sometimes we also take a equation of tangent by finding derivative, isn't it?
Yeah, you can
Uh-huh.
find.
So
So what?
for 2x square plus 9x plus 20, for this equation, derivative is 4x plus 9. Okay.
2 square plus 9x plus 20.
Huh.
Oh, so 4x plus
4x
9. Yeah.
Huh. But in practice assignment 4, there is no any equation shows that it shows that y is equal to 3x, y is equal to minus 3x plus 2, like that. So I confused there why it is
In
so.
practice assignment 4.
Practice assignment 4, not good. What will be the equation of the tangent to the curve? 2x
Okay.
square plus 9x plus 20 at point minus 3 comma 11. Okay. And options are y is equal to 3x, y is equal to minus 3x plus 2, like that. So
Okay, let me just check the question. Huh? Let me just a minute. Let me check whether I can find the question. Just a minute. Practice assignment 4.
Yes, sir. Not graded. Yes.
Which question? This one?
This
Question
first
number?
one, so what will be the equation of the tangent to the curve f of x is equal to 2x square?
The name is the slope of the tangent line.
So it should be 4x plus 9, no?
No, I mean parabola equation of the tangent b y equals to mx plus c. That m is the slope of the tangent line at the point. So at a particular point.
We also find the derivative and we get the slope.
No. So that may be the slope. Okay. So m is the slope. M is the slope of f at. The slope is equals to 2ax plus b. So m is equals to minus 3. Find slope. So slope is equals to minus 3. That you got, right?
Yes.
Then there is a y equals to mx plus c.
Suppose we solve by method dy by dx, it should be 4x plus 9, no, sir?
4x plus 9. Okay, fine. But 4x plus 9, is it passing through this minus 3, 11?
4x plus, it may not be, sir.
Yeah, so it has to pass through minus 3, 11, right?
So how, my question is that how y is equal to 3x, y is equal to that comes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. It's check the solution. So basically, first that way you find the solution. First, the slope first.
So for parabola, we have to find the point and then we have to find the slope and then you have to find the equation.
First, you find the slope. First, you find the slope. Okay. So where a is not equals to 0 by. So we have not taught derivative yet, but anyway, if you can find using that, fine. So 2ax plus b. Then at which point we are talking about? So at minus 3, at x equals to minus 3, this is the value. Now, since the tangent has to pass through the point minus 3, 11, then you see that you try to make an equation with that slope, and then we put the constant value. Then we are finding that y equals to minus 3x plus 2. Okay. Okay, just check. I mean, I think that will be fine.
I confused because of that only. Why 4x plus 9 is not coming there?
So we have. No, that is not passing through it. Yeah, so maybe because minus 3, 11. Whatever the equation, that particular point is mentioned. So that's why I think this is answer. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we are taking from after this question only. So this was the first question in activity in the practice question. Then we will go to the next question after this. So that is, I think, this one. So I think many of you can. Oh, audio is not coming. Is anyone having problem with my audio? I mean, the voice is okay. Yeah. So then, Jimmy, I think it is your issue. Harshit, your mic is unlocked, I think. Let's check anyway. Okay, anyway, let's start with the questions. First, also, if you have any issue, you can tell in the game. Okay, Harshit is telling. Okay, let's start. Okay, I think it is fine now. Let's check Deepika and Harshit. Okay. So if you have anything to say, you can anyway say in the chat box. And also the mic is on. So the first question is, so we will give you 5 minutes around time. Those who have not solved it yet, the practice questions, I think most of you have solved it anyway. So just let us know the answer in the chat box. Okay, we will. I'll ask the first person who has solved or anyone, I mean, we can discuss the question, how you have solved it, and then we will show our method, or I mean, we will discuss the question a little more, the solution. So the first question is, Mr. Mehta has two sons. Both sons send money to their father each month separately, okay, separately, and M1x with the, as M1x equals to x minus 2 whole square, M2x equals to x plus 2 whole square. Okay. Okay, there are some. Okay, Deepika has already solved it. Okay, fine. So if x, Deepika, just let's give others also some chance. If x denotes the month, then choose the curve which best represents the total amount P of x received by Mr. Mehta every month. So Mr. Mehta has two sons. Both sons send money to their father each month separately as M1x equals to x minus 2 whole square and M2x is equals to x plus 2 whole square respectively. If x denotes the number, the month, okay, the number of the month basically, then choose the curve which best represents the total amount P of x received by Mr. Mehta. So which of the curves represents the P of x, which is the sum of the money sent by both the sons. Okay. So you understand that P of x is equals to M1x plus M2x, right? So let us take some time. Say now it is 2:30. So in around 2:35, we will discuss the question, the solution. Okay. So someone is telling, Prajakta is telling. So you guys solve it. Anna Purani Arunachalam has asked whether these are no Arunachalam. This is these are the practice assignments. Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of regular people: Harshit, Kashish, Deepika. So guys, whoever has solved this question, now think. Okay, just let others also solve it.
In my chat box, I'm not getting everyone. I'm just getting IIT Pod.
Same with Mr.
I think that was some updating issue.
Update issue?
Yeah, I mean the WaveX updating issue or something like that. But anyway, if you want to send me anything, I mean, you can just tell me.
I put that one in IIT Pod. Presenter.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Subramaniam Mohan.
Oh, Subramaniam, sir. Sir, you had some issue, na? You are telling something. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, I answered the question, but I'm not able to put it for everyone. I put it for IIT Madras Part 2.
Oh, okay. I'm not
I think
sure,
you might
sir.
have received it.
Can you send a mail to that support team? They may be able to solve.
Is it my problem or the system?
Sir, I am also facing the same problem, sir.
Yes, sir. We also.
Okay, if
Even
that
I
is
have
case,
the same
Me
problem.
too.
Okay.
A lot of people facing this problem.
Okay, but I mean, if you are willing to send a message to everyone, I'm not sure. First of all, whether that is, yeah, if you can send a mail to support team, maybe that will be the
Sir,
best
I
thing.
don't know. Sir, I joined the last meeting through my mobile phone and there was an option for everyone. But today I am joining from my laptop and I'm not getting the option for everyone.
Maybe I'm not sure. Some
Same thing,
WebEx
sir.
issue, maybe. Some WebEx issue, maybe. So just send a mail to the support team. Maybe they will be able to solve it.
I think it's a problem for this week only. Yesterday was not there.
No, I mean, some previous week also someone was telling me this issue. Just send a mail.
It's with the PC.
The problem was there, but do we really need to send messages to everyone? I think it's good enough if we can send message to host.
No, that is not the point here. It's a technical problem. We are not getting everyone. Okay, whether the
Yeah,
need for
but
it
what is the purpose we are trying to achieve by sending message to everyone?
Forget about that one. It's a technical problem. It is not.
Okay, just
how
okay.
to
Anyway,
fix it.
anyway,
That's
guys,
the
if
question.
you face any issue or you need to be urgently solved, send a message to the support team. They will help you. So I think it is still 2:30. So many of you have solved, I think, this question. So just think that what other changes we can do to make it a little complex, or can we? How can we modify this question? So where can the question be modified, right? So x minus 2 whole square and x plus 2 whole square are given. So surely they can, I mean, in the question paper, it can be like coefficients can be altered, and the coefficients are the one thing. So degree will not be altered because the highest degree we are teaching in this course is 2. I mean, in this qualifier week is 2, right? So we are not going more than 2. Fine. So x minus 2 whole square and x plus 2 whole square, fine. X denotes the number of month. So addition of two equations, fine. So what else can we do? Maybe if we add some context where both equations are going different direction. So x minus 2, I'm just trying to think of different, variations, what we can do. What other variations should be possible? Can you do x
So
minus 2
before
whole
that,
square?
can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
And this is about this. So, or do we want to wait for 235 to happen?
Yeah, tell me anyway, it's fine.
Okay, because it's associated to the solution, and you have given time until 2:35.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just ask. Yeah. Okay, ask. I'll try to give a hint anyway. Fine.
Okay, so my question is, when we added two equation, the constant was 8, and we know the constant of quadratic equation is y-intercept. So do we really need to find the vertex, x value at vertex, and then apply that into the equation? Or the 8 can give us a shortcut indicator that we don't need to go through additional step in between?
See, that actually depends upon the options given to you. So that's one thing.
In this particular case, I'm talking about.
In this particular case, yeah, obviously you can do that. But yeah, if the in the qualifier paper,
even option 3 looks like intercepting at around 8 approximately.
Yeah. No, if that is 10, maybe okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So there are some other logics, I think. Okay. Anyway, I'll check the solution.
But
The only difference is the curve is not very. I mean, the line is not very curvy in option 3. Option 4 curve suggests that this could relate to constant.
So maybe what they are telling is that the vertex. I mean, what you're trying to say is the vertex may be a little distant. I mean, the vertex may not be same, right? I mean, the curve will be like this. Whereas here it is much more symmetrical. So
here it's showing it's the vertex.
So
one,
So one thing we can do is we can find whether the I mean, those will also be important, right? So whether the vertex is exactly at the same point, or we are like, what is the axis of symmetry? Those things also we have to
check by putting the value of x, no? Like in fourth option, we can put value of x to be 4 and check whether it's equal to 40 or not.
Yes.
So what I did, I took 2 to 3 values and draw a graph and matches it with the given graph.
Yeah, that's the ideal way probably to do that, to ensure that we are giving the precise answer. But just in interest of saving time, I was asking if there could be a
Yeah, you can do, but just I mean check all the options. Okay.
For time concerned, first is get cancelled as it is 8 is the constant. C is the 8. So it get cancelled for first option automatically. First two options like that.
Yeah.
I
Actually, this question is a very good question actually. How to tell that 3 and 4? See, even if we put 4 in the equation, we will get, okay, in the third even, we will get 60. Here we are getting 40. Okay, we have to negate, but it's a close match between 3 and 4. Only thing is, 3 is little straight, linear, and this is curve. But
No, the values are also different, right? I mean, yeah. At 4, the value is at 60.
60.
Right. But here it is at 40.
I just want to slightly modify the gentleman's question actually. Now we know C is y-intercept. So in the similar way, what is A and B? Can we come to know what is A and B?
I was just
And
telling,
B is the 0, sir.
sorry?
B is the 0, sir.
No, B is 0. Okay, in this equation, we add and we find out 0. We come to know that it is 0. But in general, like how we tell C is y-intercept, like that, what is A and B?
Yeah. Just a minute. I was telling, did you see the Desmos thing I was drawing?
Sorry, sir, I joined little late. Actually. Okay.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, that was actually interesting, and that suggested that we don't even need to probably go for option 3, and we can straight away jump to 4, because the value of constant represent the curve, the degree of curve of the. Yep.
So, yeah, please continue.
So the value of C actually observe that more the value of C, no, C is only the location of vertex.
See, C is actually the Y, how much it is on Y, how much in
right.
see how the it is
related to moment of vertex.
No, I mean it is how much is the y-intercept, right? See,
yeah.
If we are increasing C, can you see my screen?
Yes.
No? Yeah, so you can see that here I am increasing the C value, right? So
Can
as we are
make it
increasing
a,
C,
let's do that.
Yeah, then we are increasing then the y-intercept is also increasing, and if you are reducing C at C equals to 0, what is the C equals to 0? Yeah,
So
C equals to 0, the y-intercept is 0, fine, and then we are again going down. So that is C. So fine, that was not the question. Now the question is what is A and B? So B is actually telling that which quadrant and what is the vertex and everything. See, if we are increasing B, we are changing B, it is going more. So at first B equals to 0. So at B equals to 0, the axis of symmetry is y-axis. Right, so the vertex is here at origin. Right. Now we are increasing B from 0 to towards 1. Okay, so positive B. So then what is happening is that the vertex is shifting. The vertex is shifting, the axis of symmetry is shifting towards the second and third quadrant, right? More and more towards second and third quadrant.
Right.
And if we are decreasing it, then so how does B influence? It is shifting the axis of symmetry, it is shifting the vertex, and it is going more towards, if we are going less than 0, then it is the curve, the parabola is actually taking place in the first and fourth quadrant. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So these two quadrants, the positive x along the positive x-axis, the parabola is moving. Now that is B. And what is A? So let's put C equals to just a normal standard parabola. C is equals to 1. C equals to 1. C equals to 1. B also equals to, I put 1. Normal standard parabola. Now what is A? A is the coefficient, right? So A defines the A is the coefficient of the highest power. Highest power of x here. So if A is 0, then the whole thing becomes a straight line. right? Because then it is y equals to bx plus c. It is not ax square plus bx plus c, isn't it? So if we are putting y equals to a equals to 0, it's a straight line, right?
Yes.
But if we are putting a equals to 1, then it's a parabola. So if we are, yeah, yeah. So if we are putting a equals to 1, then we are increasing the a value. Then the parabola is actually the the inner area of the parabola. This portion, this is becoming thinner and thinner. See,
Okay.
we are increasing it, then the parabola shape will actually change. Okay, and if it is at 0, if it is at 0, sorry, it's 0, then it is a straight line. Fine.
Yeah.
But what happens when
Yeah.
we go below 0? What happens when we go less than 0? Okay. Then then what happens? Then it is the parabola direction
Downwards.
itself will change. Yeah. So here it will be, let's say, here it will go like this. Yeah. So at -1 it is downwards, and then if we are increasing towards 0, then it will be more and more the parabola shape will increase, and at 0 it will be again a straight line, and then it is basically changing the shape of the curve. Okay, so that is what the purpose of A1.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, like we have seen that we can change, we can determine in which quadrant the parabola lies by getting the b value.
Hmm.
Suppose if a is negative and parabola is downward sloping, so
A
whether
is negative means parabola is downward already. Yeah.
yes,
Anyway.
yes, sir. I am trying to say that if a is negative and we check it by value of b, so will it be that will it be different? Like when the parabola is upward sloping, the b value when we increase it, it is in second and third quadrant.
Nirmala madam? Hi, madam. My name is Dalit.
Hello.
Is someone talking? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you please mute yourself? Whoever is talking. Yeah. Anyway, just tell me.
Yes, sir. I was asking that if the parabola is sloping upwards and if we say if the value of b is negative, then we can say that the parabola is in second or the third quadrant. Like, and if a value is negative and b value is negative, will the parabola will be in second or third quadrant, or it may change to first and the fourth quadrant?
See, some part of the parabola is always in the first quadrant or this
No,
quadrant.
sir. I am talking about vertex, sir.
Oh, vertex.
That
Yes.
would have a entrance exam.
Vertex, whether it is in the second or the third quadrant.
Yes, that's what I am asking. Well, like, will it be inversely proportional like with A?
So what they did is they have released us
Like when A is positive, the
online
vertex will
exams
and
or
and
online
B is
lectures.
negative, then the
There's
vertex
a
will be in
link
first
in
or the
the
fourth
support to
quadrant.
do the
And when A
exercise.
is negative and and B is positive, then the vertex will be in second and third quadrant, like we have seen, sir.
So you are telling whether we can generalize like that.
Yes, yes, yes.
That they could follow and understand. But I
Can you do one thing? Can you just post in the forum once? I have to look into it.
Okay,
The
okay,
answer you.
okay,
Just I mean I don't want to answer rashly. It's a
okay, sir.
generalization thing, na. Anyway, just check also and
Yes,
post in the
yes,
forum.
sir. I will check myself on
Yeah.
Desmos
Yeah, just check
and
it
I'll
whether
post in
that
that.
what you're telling is working. I mean, if you're getting for, I mean, this kind of thing, a generalized thing, A, B, and C, then it should be
This is
obviously
the initial
working
requirement.
for
Okay,
all the
okay, sir.
equations.
Yes, sir. Let me check. I
Just
will
check,
post in
yeah,
discussion forum.
just check and let us know. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
That stage I would need the
Achha,
help
whoever is talking, can you please mute yourself?
of the learning of mathematics as a subject. There are four subjects. Other three I'm okay with.
Fine. Guys, if you have anything to say, just let me know in the chat box. Huh? I'm reading the chat box anyway. Yeah, so we were at this question. So everyone has, I think, solved it. So basically M1 is equals to x minus 2 whole square. M2 is equals to x plus 2 whole square. Yeah, I also got confused. So basically just yeah. So just yeah, we will tell you. Someone I just use Desmos. Just check what is Desmos in Google. It is a graphing software. So the total amount received by Mr. Mehta will be M1x plus M2x, that is equals to x minus 2 whole square plus x plus 2 whole square. So then we are adding it, and so here a square plus b square is there now. So what we can do is either we can like expand it and add, and we can, or we can do a plus b whole square minus 2ab or whatever. Okay, and then px is equals to 2x square plus 8. So if you are putting the curve, it comes actually like this. Okay, so the 2x square plus 8. So it is the graph is coming like this. Put x as negative. Yeah, x is negative is not put in the question, obviously, Rafi Aman. But anyway, I'm just telling about the equation. How does the equation do? So anyway, for the people who are yet to solve it, check solving now. So bx equals b equals to 0 means that y-axis is the axis of symmetry of the curve. So as we were discussing that the first option is not symmetric about the line x equals to 0. So the first option is incorrect. Actually, Bhavani, the third option is not correct. The fourth option is correct. So why? So the second option tells that it passes through the origin, but that is not the case. Okay. So option 2 is also incorrect. And the third option also does not pass through 4,40. So option 3 is also incorrect. And the last option actually passes. And that is the best curve, which represents the total amount received. Yeah. So that's what we were discussing also. How does the curve vary? So I was thinking that what other questions you can ask from here. So how does the curve shape vary with the change in the coefficients, the variable? So how, if we do ax square plus bx square plus c, so if we say put like sorry.
I have a question.
Yeah,
P
please.
of at x equals 1, P of 1 equals 10, but in option 4, that point 10 is not here at the y-axis.
At x equals to 1?
P of 1 is not equals 10.
What are you telling? X equals to 1, p of x equals to 2 into 1 plus 8, right?
Yeah, it should be 10, right? But the option 4, you can see that.
Okay, let me check. X equals to 1. Yeah. Tell me. Hello?
It doesn't touch it. Yes, it doesn't touches it 10, right?
No, where? I mean, this is 10. You can tell this is 10, right? Like x equals to 1, this is 10.
Okay, sir. Okay. I got it.
Yeah, sure. So we'll go to the next question. So a civil engineer found the durability D. Basically, this is anyway. The durability D of the road she is laying depends upon two functions y1, y2. So basically, combination of two functions are quite important. It looks like so. D equals to ay1, ay1 and ay1, y2, where a is greater than 0. Fine. So the functions. Yeah, just a minute. Vidya, I'll just look into your question just a bit here. So where a is greater than 0. The functions y1 and y2 depend upon the amount of plastic X mixed in bitumen. So the amount of plastic is X given fine mixed in bitumen, and their variations are shown in the graph. Fine. So this is y1, y2, and this is y1, I think. Yeah. So find the values of the functions such that the durability is maximum. So this is durability is maximum. So that means maximum whenever they are telling. So maximum point means vertex around something. Okay, let's see. Just check this question has. So how many of you have solved it? I think a lot of people have already solved this question. What is the value? What is the answer? Can you put in the chat box in the question? Solutions square. Vidya, I'll just I'll look in the question. Yeah, yeah, just a minute. Just a minute, Alam. Vidya, I'll look into the question. You also, I mean, sorry, but put in the forum. I have to see the video where they have done where this is there. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah. Maybe because at first there was some error in the video and then we have modified it and there is some mismatch. But anyway, so if the solution, whatever the solution is telling, that should be the okay one. Anyway, we will look into it. Vishisht, we have to find the values of y1, y2 at which the durability of the road is maximum.
Start.
Yeah, sure. Inadequate info. No, I mean, sir, there is no inadequate info. Check. On A, yeah, I understood. No, it is not required also. Calculating the value of E is not required also. Okay, I'll give you up to 255. Okay, just check, then we will go for solution. So this question can be given in various contexts, right? So the durability is fine. Then this can be given in, say, if you have like two, whether there is any say, suppose we are putting some fertilizer in a field, and how does that impact the crop rate that we can calculate? We can find the amount of fish in a pond. So all of these things can also depend on, shown with the straight line and the parabola, right? So practice, what you guys want to really practice is that how the questions in which there is a combination of week 2, week 3, week 4. So basically week 2 plus week 4, week 3 plus week 4, and week 1 plus week 2, week 1 plus week 4, or yeah, those kind of things. So basically we will not give like parabola question means it will be only parabola, right? So you have to practice for the combination, a mixture of parabola and straight line, parabola and like that. If some of you have surely observed the previous qualifier question. So suppose I'll just draw one other problem here. So suppose there is a sorry, this is a parabola. Just imagine this. I'm drawing really bad. But suppose this is a tunnel. Okay, this is a tunnel in the shape of a parabola. Now there is a truck moving through the tunnel, right? So whether the truck's edge will touch the parabola. So we understand the diagonal. We have the diagonal, the truck, and then whether the parabola is actually, if it touches, so if this area, this point, the coordinate of this point is more than this this parabola point at this position, right? At this position, say x1, at x1, if this the value is more, okay, in that case we the truck will not pass through the parabola, right? Parabolic tunnel, because then it will be
Sir, could you speak loudly? Actually,
okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. So I'm telling is that there is a parabolic tunnel. If there is a parabolic tunnel, suppose the tunnel shapes like a parabola, okay, and one lorry is trying to pass inside it. So then you have to find that at a point x1, suppose at a point x1, we have given you the coordinates, some of the coordinates. Then what you have to do is that you have to find that like what will be the maximum value of this point, maximum value of the y coordinate of this point, such that, or x coordinate of this point, such that the truck can pass through it, right? So it is not the maximum value, right? The maximum value implies the vertex one. So through the vertex you will pass, but whether this corner will touch the parabolic tunnel, that is important. So these are some of the, real life situations we face in parabola and straight line. So what is the gist? Yeah, I just muted you guys. So what is the gist is that you should practice week 2 plus week 4, week 1, the combination of week 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whether there is any, what questions can we think so that there is a combination of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So that's what we will look into. All of these chapters are.
This is nothing to do with the current problem. This is nothing to do with the current question.
This has nothing to do with the current question. I'm just telling it.
You're telling about the possibilities.
Yeah, the possibilities.
Hello.
actually,
What kind
this
of
is a
questions
question of
can
a
be?
graded assignment.
Yeah.
Have you
so
finished?
sir is
Have you
telling
got the
about
answer? Have you
No,
got
I'm
the
not telling the answer
for
of this particular question.
Sir is not telling answer, Subramaniam sir. Actually, sir is explaining what is the expectation of the question level in the qualified
Yes.
exam.
All right. Okay.
So,
Yeah, what I'm telling, sir, is that anyway, just check the graded questions, so you will find the solution anyway. So that's what what we are expecting, right? So if there is there will be a combination of mostly week 2, week 3, week 4, right? Because it is difficult to get a combination of functions relations with coordinate geometry. But some questions will be there for as a combination of week 1, week 2, week 3, or something like the week 1, generally week 2, week 3, or week 4 maybe. On a non-relevant term also, you can check, remember to study the concept of SSE. That is also important. So those things, whatever is taught mostly, so you try to.
Sir, how do we solve the problem that you have shown in the slide?
It actually depends upon the question. So
Sir,
I think
suppose
one
the question is
question
that
is
only
there.
how a truck will pass. Then how will we get
So
the
basically, you have
maximum?
to find what is the maximum y value so that it does not, it is less. Sorry, it is less than the tunnel point. Okay, the y value of the tunnel at this point. So at x equals, say this is at x1. Okay, this value should be more. The y of the tunnel value, y tunnel value should be more than the y truck value, right? Then the truck can easily pass.
So what we can do is that suppose if the value of x is at 1 at that point, so we can put value of x as 1 in the equation, and the value what the value we get for y is our answer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think so. I also don't remember the question, but just check. I mean, it's things like that that's coming.
Okay, sir.
So
can I
yeah,
ask a
those are
question
the
here?
yeah. Sure.
Can I ask a question here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, in this question,
Which
we
question?
can
The civil engineer thing.
have civil engineer stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
We can find out the optimal point from the coordinates of the lines, whatever is given here. Then what is the purpose of D is equal to A times y1 and y2?
No, D is giving you the parabola, right? I mean, D is the durability. I'll just come to the solution, sir. Just don't worry, I'll come. I'll explain. So I'll go to the solution then. I mean, we have more questions as well. So, sir, see, if you plot the equations, it will come like this. Okay. So the x-axis is the amount of plastic. Y-axis is the durability D. So the durability is equals to y1, A into y1 into y2, right? So y1, we know the equation from the, so I think, so the y, yeah, sorry. So firstly, you have to find the, yeah, this is also a mixture of week 1 and week 2, week 2 and week 4, basically. So here are 2-point forms of the equation. So both 2-point forms of the straight lines are given, right? Yeah. So you find out the equation of the 2 lines. So what is y1 and what is y2? You find from the equations. So once you find that, then the equation is coming right, 6 minus x, and another equation is coming x plus 1. Okay. Then, so this is one line. This was one line I was plotting in the Desmos, and then this is another line, one straight line. Okay. So yeah, and that access to 0. Yeah, so this is, I think, y equals to y2 equals to x plus 1, right? So at x equals to 0, the value is 1. And at x equals to 0, the y1 value is 6 minus x. So y2 equals to 6 minus x is this blue colored line. Okay. Now,
sir, I tried to solve in a different way. After you finish, can I
sure.
explain my way? But I am close to the answer, but yeah, I got the same answer, but I just wanted to explain why I am getting minus 7 by 2, but here you are getting 7 by 2. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, D is equals to A into y1 into y2, and so A into you are putting the y1 and the y2 value. So it is coming minus ax square plus, minus ax square plus 5x plus 6a. Okay. So that is the main equation you are getting. Now, A is given to be greater than 0. So that means minus A is less than 0. See, till now we are not calculating the value of A. Okay. So which means the curve represented by D is open downward, right? We know that the coefficient, based on the coefficient A, we can say whether the curve is a downward parabola, upward parabola, or a straight line. So A is here, the coefficient is minus A here, not A, minus A here. So minus A is less than 0. That means the coefficient is less than 0. So the D curve is open downward. And so then there we get the maximum value. So the maximum value is obviously obtained from the vertex. So maximum value at vertex means x equals to minus b by 2a. So minus b by 2a means minus 5a. So this is ax square plus bx plus c. These things. Okay, so c is equals to 6a, B is equals to 5A, A is equals to minus A. Okay. So at x equals to minus B by 2A. So minus B, that is minus 5A divided by 2 into minus A. So A can gone 5 by 2. Fine. Then therefore we are putting the value of x. So y1 equals to 6 minus x. Fine. So 6 minus 5 by 2 equals to 7 by 2. And y2 is equals to x plus 1, that is 5 by 2 plus 1, that is 7 by 2. Okay, fine. So another thing which can be done is that what is the distance between this point? I was thinking, so whether we can find the distance between this A and the vertex B. So you can check. I mean, I have not also found, I was just thinking the question, so what is the distance between A and B, whether we can calculate that. That is also one chance, one assumption. I mean, one thing to think of. So, any sir, who was talking about another solution method?
Yeah, yeah. I was just I solved in a different way. See, first we got the blue line and the green line. We got the equation y equals minus x plus 6 and y equals x plus 1. Up to here it is correct. After that, I didn't go with this equation d equals a into y1, y2. Since these two lines are intersecting, what I did was I equated minus x plus 6 equals x plus 1.
So you found this point, this A point.
Intersection point, A point.
Then?
So when I found that point, see, what I got was 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2.
So this coordinate is 5 by 2.
5 by 2 comma 7 by 2.
Okay, fine.
But you are drawing but you are drawing this parabola with the B, and you are getting B as 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2, is it not?
Yeah, I am getting the value of y1. No, I am actually also calculating the value of the A only. It's the intersection point only, sir. You see?
Oh, okay. Intersection point only. Okay. Then I think we don't have to do d equals a into y1, y2, sir. We can just what I have done is what I have done is minus x plus 6 is equal to x plus 1. Because
so basically you are calculating the intersection point.
Intersection point. So yes. Intersection point is x equals 5 by 2 and y equals 7 by 2.
So you are finding the intersection point. So so the question is, what is the point of parabola?
Yeah.
I think that is for giving.
That is the exact question I also asked, and that's the question I was also asking. And you can simply solve these two equations by 2-point formula. Why do we complicate it?
Yeah, I mean, that is actually one target. Maybe.
No, sir. Now, this is green line. Green line is 8 minus 1, that is 7 by 7. So, this is 7 by 7 is 1. So, green line is y equals x plus 1.
Okay.
X plus 1, because C is the y-intercept, that is 1. So x plus 1, and y2 is minus x plus 6. So what I did was x plus 1 equals minus x plus 6, because it is intersecting at one point. So that point.
I understood. I mean, so the parabola part is not required.
Parabola point.
I mean, the multiplication of the two equations, y1, y2 is not required.
Yeah. Or this is another means, sir.
So can I add something here?
Yeah, sure.
It's like that where these two lines are intersecting, that is the place where the maximum amount of plastic has been got into the process.
Means that is what I assumed and I solved it. Means that is the vertex point. Like that, that is my vertex point.
I know.
Since it is
So first question is whether we can assume, is that assumption correct?
yeah, that is my question actually. Whether my understanding of the question is correct.
No, what I am telling is, so if we are increasing the amount, the amount of plastic becomes maximum at this point. Sorry, at this point.
Yeah, combo of
Intersection
2
point.
is maximum at this state, this intersect.
Okay, that is the vertex point.
That is
Since
the
it
vertex
is maximum, the parabola is downwards.
So the intersecting points are, obviously at that point it is coming maximum. But if we are asking that where the durability is maximum, and suppose it is
Durability would also be maximum, no sir, because it says that it's the function of y1 and y2. And at this point, y1 and y2 has the maximum plastic.
But
because
how do you know that? That is known from the parabola only, right?
Not parabola, no, because y1 is dropping after this point. And this is the only point where y1, y2 are intersecting.
Yes.
The y2 plastic quantity is increasing, but y1 plastic quantity is dropping after this.
Yeah, y1 plastic quantity is dropping after this.
Yeah.
So you are telling that, yeah.
I'm not going through a mathematical thought process. I'm going through a general line thought process, saying that since the durability of is function of these two equations, and this is the place where combination of plastic is going to be maximum in the combo of two.
Yeah.
So this should be the solution. Even if the D equal to A, y1, y2 is not given, I would still arrive at same.
Yeah. Even if it is not given, we can get the intersection point, but only thing is whether this is a unique case. This is a unique case where it is matching, or
this can be a unique case, and also
assumption or not.
Yeah, and another thing is, how do we know that at that particular amount, when both are maximum, whether the durability is maximum?
Both individually may not be maximum, but combo of both is maximum. And since the durability is function of combo of these two.
No, that may be because, see, if we now put D equals to A into y1 by y2, then will it be maximum at that point? Something? No, that we won't put, then it is not a parabola. A into y1, y2, something like that, y1 square into something like that. Will it be maximum? Because then actually the y2 does not work. So what I am telling is, it may be that this is actually a unique case, something like that. Okay. So just
But sir, since you have also solved, I'm sorry.
One example is good enough for us to say that this could be a safer approach.
You can check, but I am not very sure. Okay, fine. If you are sure, you can go with that.
Sir, but since you have also solved with the parabola approach, but in that case, this intersection point should be the vertex of the parabola what you have solved, is it not?
Intersection point is the vertex of parabola.
But it is not so. B is
no, I have not taken from the intersection point, sir. I am taking from the maximum, as it is maximum, so that point only.
It's only B point, I think we are considering. See, the question is that the durability, they are asking the durability, but they are not asking for the maximum combination of a plastic. See, if the maximum plastic, if they ask for maximum combination of plastic, I think point A is the right point. But here they are asking a durability, and the durability is a function of A, y1, y2.
A, y1, y2. So since A is there, quadratic is coming into picture.
No. Because of y1, y2 is there, quadratic equation.
Okay, because y1
is a constant. A is a constant.
Yeah.
We cannot solve for the interaction A and say the solution is this. But we have to solve the point B.
Yeah, we have to solve the point B if we want to get the maximum of the durability.
Yes.
So
Then
in
what is
this
the
case,
use of A then? Now why we are solving A?
A is a constant.
wait,
They are just
A is
giving
a
a
constant. We are not
No,
solving.
not the small A. I am talking about the
Achha.
capital A. That capital A point.
Capital
Why
A
we
we
are
have not solved. I have not solved
We
A.
are not bothered about that. It's just a happen to be a point on vertex. That's it.
right. But sir,
on the
my
vertex line?
question is,
It's a point, but
Yeah,
we are
but
solving A is 5 by 2 7 by 2.
that
Capital A.
someone actually told. That is not the method I use.
I think that is a
someone told
wrong
I just-
approach. The correct approach is, I think we need to solve for the B.
We need to solve for the B. Yeah. I also agree
Yeah.
with, because Okay, we have to solve for the B, and the capital A point is not related with solving of B. Only thing is it will lie in the vertex line. Means
It lies on the vertex line, and what someone actually told, that also is a valid point, that it is the maximum plastic amount is giving more durability. But I think that, this is just a context. So it is not like, it will be given an amount of plastic only. So from the physical approach, it will be difficult to, attempt the question like that. So
Can I take a clarification here now?
yeah, sure.
Okay, now what do we call the point B? Yes, that's the maximum durability
B is the vertex point, sir.
Vertex. Point B is the vertex.
Vertex and maximum durability.
I'm not talking from the curve's point of view. No, I'm talking about the case point of view. So that is
it is the maximum durability.
Exactly, that is the maximum durability. Now, what is the question is asking? Now, what is the question is asking for?
They are asking for maximum durability.
Yeah.
The question is asking for maximum durability only. Then why are we really talking about point A? And the answer is also point A is the correct answer. Why?
That was my question. Why we are solving capital A?
No,
Yeah, so when the
nobody
question is
solving capital A here.
that
So
approach.
there is an equation given. Nobody is solving capital A here. There's an equation given which says B is equal to A Y1 Y2.
No, sir. Small a is not related with capital A, sir.
Forget
No,
capital
sir,
A for a minute.
As
part of the question, there is a fact which is given. B, which is maximum durability, is equal to A Y1 Y2.
No, that is correct, sir. After that, the third line.
Allow me to get the question clarified. At least someone take the lead of that one and let him talk and complete it. What I am.
Can I just tell something?
Right now, what I see that the question options, the answers are given. The answer is coinciding with the capital A.
Answer, we are not calculating capital A, sir. We are using capital B only. Someone was telling that they have used this approach. So I was telling that I was checking whether we can use, we can solve that using that point.
Okay, but where did we find the value of B now? Where did we find the value of B? So far, we have not yet found it, no?
We have found the value, sir. So basically, what we are doing is you are finding the x-axis, x-coordinate of the vertex. Okay. So we are not supposed to find the maximum durability value. We are just finding at which amount of plastic we are getting it. So at that particular value, at that maximum durability point, x is equals to 5 by 2. Fine. And then at that point, the intersection is also happening, the intersection of these two lines. So at that point, it is becoming 7 by 2 and 7 by 2. So basically, the point is 5 by 2, I think 5 by 2, 7 by 2. So that is the point.
But that is not matching to the value in the graph and the picture. So if you take the point B as 5 by 2, okay, that's probably possibly matching 2.5, 5 by 2. But Y value is 7 by 2, which is 3.5, 3.5. But here in the Y coordinate is almost 12.
Y coordinate of A, okay, Y coordinate of A.
Oh, no. That is the point again. I'm getting confused now.
We are finding where y1 and y2 is getting connected. Okay, can you just yeah, someone actually is telling. Okay, can you just check the question? We'll get back to it. Okay.
Yeah.
The question. What is the relation? Around. Hello? Hello?
Sorry?
We lost it? Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Can I just let's solve this question? We will come back to it later. Okay.
Oh, we are going to different question? Okay.
Yes. So anyway, let A be the set of all points on the curve defined by the function x square minus x minus 42. And B is another function f2 defined by the reflection of the curve f1. If C is the set of all the points on the axis, then choose the correct option. So someone was talking about, yeah, week one, set theory issues. So just check it. So I think these are the type of questions. So A cap B cap or union, E cap C or A intersection C, union B intersection C. Okay, fine. So how do we solve this question? So first thing will be to draw the f1x and f2x. So I'll just 1x equals to x square minus x minus 42. F2x is equals to, then what is the reflection? Reflection will be the just opposite, right? So minus x square plus x plus 42. Let me show you how it is done. So f1x is equals to x square minus x minus 42. Then in that case, a is greater than 0, right? So that is the parabola which we have opening upward. Okay, so this is the f1. f1 is equals to x square minus x minus 42. Okay. So this is the f1 parabola. Fine. Then in that case, the reflection will be, so we know the reflection will be along the, about the x-axis, along the x-axis. So if 2x will be just the opposite sign, so minus x square plus x plus 42. Fine. Now, x equals to 0. So at x equals to 0, the f1 value is equals to minus 42 here. So it is minus 42. Fine. So it is passing through the point, sorry, 0 comma minus 42. Now the reflection of this point with respect to x-axis, that is f2x, is passing through the point 0 comma 42. Because we know that f2x passes through 0 comma 42 because it is the reflection anyway. So this is the point 0 comma 42. And there is an intersection point also. So the intersection point is here. It is defined as P3. Let us denote as P3, and the another is denoted as P4. Okay. So both the curves are intersecting on the same place as they are the mirror image around the x-axis. Fine.
Excuse me, sir. Hello? 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 Can you hear me?
We can
Hello?
hear you. Actually, sir.
We can hear you, but not the
Not
master.
in the course, I think that much. But you guys know De Morgan's law?
Hello?
Yeah.
In the meantime, can I ask you something?
I was going through the solution. Just let me finish the solution.
Please let this question be complete before you interrupt.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so the just a non-related thing also. Do you guys know De Morgan's law? There's De Morgan's law. you can look into it. Okay, it may not be required in the qualifier, but anyway, if you are interested a little about set theory, you should actually know. It will be required later. Set theory, De Morgan's law. Okay, just find it. It is very simple thing. It is not required. I am telling you. I mean, it is not in the syllabus also probably. It is not required. Just you can, for a further reading, you can do it anyway. So where was I? So since A is actually the set on the set of all the points on the curve F1, right? And B is the, so F1 is this this red curve, right? This red curve, and B is the set of all the points on the curve, on the curve F2, right? So F2 is the reflection. So that is this green curve. Okay. C is the points on the x-axis and the y-axis. So x-axis one point was here. So I just drew it in Desmos. You can, even if you do not find these points, that is okay. There is no issue. You can just go through with it. There is no requirement. But I just found it. If you plot, so x-axis are these 2 points and y-axis are these 2 points. Fine. Sorry. Y-axis are these 2 points. So then we calculate the, you note down the the intersection of A union B, A union C, or A intersection B. Okay. So A intersection B is equals to P3, P4. Okay, so what is P3, P4? P3, P4 are those points, right? So P3, P4. So what are P3, P4? P3, P4 are the points in the x-axis, right? So minus 6, 0. That point is lying in which are on F1, F2, F1 and F2. So in both F1 and F2, they are lying. So which are the points? The points are the points where the reflections are matching with each other. Which point the reflections are meeting with each other. Okay. So that point is minus 6, 0 and 7, 0. Okay, fine. Then there is A intersection C. A intersection C is what? The set of all the points which are on the curve F1 and on the x-axis or y-axis. So on the curve F1, fine. F1 is which one? F1 was this curve only. Okay, just don't get confused here. This is where the, they will cut the marks. So F1 is this one. Okay, F1 is not the curve on the upside, the green curve. Okay, so F1 is the A set. So I think I know. Should be okay. So A intersection C is equals to, sorry, there is a mistake. There is a mistake, I think. So anyway, in the solution, it is okay. So the points which are in A intersection C, that will be A intersection C will be P2, P3, and P4. Okay. So they should be minus 6, 0, 7, 0, and 0, minus 40. Sorry, 0, minus 42. Similarly, B intersection C will be minus 6, 0, 7, 0, and this point 0, 42. So just look into these things carefully. Okay, I mean, this is where the marks will be deducted. I mean, some people will confuse between these two curves. So you can, we can, draw the Venn diagrams also. You can see that we can draw the Venn diagrams of this A, B, and C. And we have actually to find the union of all this, right? A union B, A intersection B, union A intersection C, and etc. So the colored portions, these colored portions are the intersection and the unions of unions of these values, and that is equals to D. Okay, so that is the question. Now I could think of few modifications. So I was telling that whether if we put in between, so this unions, if we place intersection symbol, so these just you try, okay, in the in your home, if possible, that whether these also give us a good, what are these things give us? What do these things give us? Okay, so A intersection B, intersection A intersection C, again intersection B intersection C. If we do a thing like that, then what is the cardinality coming? So the cardinality here, there are 4 points. So P1, P2, P3, P4. It will be in the union. So in that case, the cardinality will be 4. But what happens in case of A and this thing, A intersection, all the symbols when an intersection, or if you remove one of these terms from here, say if we remove the B intersection C, then what is remaining is D equals to A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, this part only. So if this part or this part, if these things are given, then what will be the equation? Okay, what will be the cardinality? What will be the answer? So just try that. Okay, making more questions. Just try that. What are the answers which can come through it? So that is one thing. Otherwise, the question is quite easy. Yeah.
Is it true? Is it
Sir,
true?
actually, to be very frank, I personally felt week 4 questions are quite twisted, sir. And particularly this question, I'm not sharp enough, but I took long time. The
But
thing
this
is
was
that
actually easy, no? I mean, just you have to find plot the parabola and I mean, even if not
mirror it. Yeah, plotting the parabola and mirroring it.
Where was the
The thing is that we are going with the what do you call this A union B, A intersection B union A intersection C. That part, no, I couldn't.
See, first you write A. What are the points in A? Okay.
Yeah.
A is the set of all the points in a curve. Okay, F1. Fine.
Okay.
That you write in a statement. Okay, I mean that's how I do. But during the exam, it will be difficult. Yeah, I mean it will take some time. Then B, what are the points in B? Set of the points in curve F2. Fine, they are infinite. So obviously there will be an option infinite. Then what is C? Then you find that what is the C component, C, what are the elements of C? If possible, write the elements of C. So what are C?
C is well defined, sir. C lies between minus what you call 40 and
C are the
plus
set
40.
of points. No, C are the set of points on x-axis or y-axis. So what are the ones on x-axis or y-axis?
So it lies between minus 6 to plus 7. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Understand. Yeah.
Minus, not lying between. So there will be 3 elements, I think. Minus 6, 0, plus 7, 7, 0, 0, 42, 0, minus 42.
Minus 42, okay. What I did was, I took the whole point, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, like that I have taken in the x-axis up to 7. Minus 6 to 7 I have taken.
No. I mean, no. So one madam was telling something when I was talking about De Morgan's law. Can you tell me?
But can we expect this type of questions, sir? Because it is time consuming for me. I can only. Can we expect, because this is little bit lengthy. There is a very good chance that we may do some mistake and.
Sir, the question will be, yeah, it is not much lengthy, sir. Okay, well, you just see the test question paper.
Okay, anyway, it is a personal one. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, you just see the mock test paper. It should be helpful in understanding that. Yeah, ma'am, tell me, what was the doubt?
Hello, sir. I have two, 3 doubts. Actually, first is Actually, we didn't get a link for the calculator. When will get
That has not yet
to-
come, no? Okay, I'll show you.
Yeah, link online calculator, link for the
Yeah,
online
so that,
calculator.
do you
They are
know
going
that,
to use in the exam.
okay.
Is it the gate calculator is the calculator? You can
Yes,
go by
yes,
Google.
yes. I'll show you anyway. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir, ma'am, what was the other problem?
Sir, it is regarding the graded assignment. I just want to know whether my approach is correct or not. It's question number 9 and 10.
Can you post in the forum? Then we can check it. Post your progress now. I mean, yeah. Oh,
hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Just want to know about the approach, whether my approach is correct regarding the question.
Question.
And actually, I don't know how to post in a forum. Actually, that is also my doubt. I tried once, but I couldn't do it.
You have the link, right?
Which link from here?
The forum link in the portal. You can check in the forum. I think.
In the portal.
Yeah, I think here you see. You can you see my page?
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the yeah. So in the forum link, you can check.
Forum.
I think you can
Okay.
go to the, yeah.
I have to go to the forum.
You go to the forum, and it is taking, I think, some time. Yeah, so I'm using from my access. So anyway, so you can check it from this link. Okay. Achha, the calculator. I think it will come with the announcement. Okay. Please, everyone, please use the. Okay. Please use the on-screen calculator. Practice with it. Okay. This 1 month. I think this is TCS. Yeah, this kind of thing. Okay, this is, and just search. This is the general the calculator which we use. Okay, it is giving the gate.
Even if you put gate calculator, also it's coming.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know that, sir. I mean, yeah, I mean gate we use
Gate
this
calculator. That's also coming.
Yeah. I mean the same calculator. So the point is this is the one. I don't know. I mean, what is the link? Virtual gate calculator. Okay, just check whether the links are okay. Huh?
No, the second. Yeah, same thing.
Anyway, so the problem here is that the keyboard does not work. Okay, so you have to use the mouse. It's like 4 plus, I mean 4 into 3 goes to 6, like that you have to do. So that actually takes some time, and there the time. Hey, please, yeah. So there actually the time will be gone. Okay, so just practice with that. I thought we actually sent the link to be published in the announcement. I'll just check whether it has gone to the announcement yet. Anyway, this 1 month you just practice with this on-screen calculator. Huh? That is important.
Okay.
Yeah. So either you put a gate calculator, TCS on calculator, whatever, and yeah, it should come. We actually should.
Can we quickly run through that second option there?
The second question.
Yeah.
The parabola.
The cardinality of that. No. The union one, the intersection one. Yeah. Is it the cardinality of the green ones? All are intersecting.
I have to find it, sir. Whether the questions actually work.
No. We can just discuss about that, and we don't need to go for the final one.
A cap B cap A cap C. A cap means intersection.
Only two, is it?
If you are doing the first one, A cap B cap A cap C cap B cap C, then the cardinality should be 2, right?
2 only. Minus 6, 0, 7, 0, is it?
7, 0. Fine. Then A cap B cap A cap C cap B cap C. Okay, so A cap B cap cap A cap C. So you just go one by one. Okay. So A cap B.
Yeah.
Sorry. To go in the. So A cap B. First you solve A cap B. A cap B is what? A cap B is minus 6, 0, 7, 0. Yeah, this slides will be shared. No issue. So A cap B is minus 6, 0, 7, 0. Cap A cap C. So there will be only 2 elements remaining, 2 elements common. So minus 6, 0, 7, 0. Fine. Pop B cap C. That is union B cap C or B intersection C. Then then the intersection, and then the value is becoming what? Then the cardinality is becoming no. Why 2? Why 2? Here is union. So
No,
one
where is the union?
element is there.
No. Are we talking about that one or the above one? Above one.
No, above one is finished. Above one is finished. It is the cardinality is 2. Now this one in section.
Okay, then this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it is
Once
3.
you finish writing the elements, sir, then it is very easy, fast.
Yeah.
So A cap B is minus 6, 0, 7, 0. A cap C is minus 6, 0, 7, 0, 0, minus 42. Fine. Now there is a one is the union.
Union.
Fine. Yeah. So then this two elements minus 6, 0, 7, 0, and this one, right? 0, 42. So it is becoming around 3. Okay. Then A cap B cap A cap C. Okay. So A cap B cap A cap C. So now this part is removed. A cap B A cap C. Okay. Then what is it becoming? Then it is becoming what? Tell me, sir. What is the cardinality? Last question.
A cap B is minus, sir. Where is A cap C is not visible.
Okay. Not visible? Fine. Tell me, what is the cardinality? Last
2.
one, anyone?
2.
Yeah. Fine.
2.
Okay. Done.
Yeah.
So also check what happens when we are drawing the card with the, so if this card is in vertical, right, in the y direction, what happens when we are drawing the card in the horizontal direction? That is also one thing to be thought. So
Hello,
these are
sir.
yeah, sure.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir, the A is the set of all the digits or integers up to 42.
No.
Yes.
No, A is the set of the points on the card F1.
Sir, the parabola is facing upwards. Is it A or B?
The parabola facing upward is A. Okay, F1. I'll just go to the previous. Yeah. So
And
parabola facing
B is the
upward is
downwards.
F1. Yeah. B is the one. So this is A, I think. Yeah, this one is A and this one is B, I think. Most surely. So B is F2 and okay. So that is one point where people will make mistakes. Okay. So just take care. I mean, people will tell that this is yeah.
The value of C is the set of all points which are on the x and y axis inside A and B.
Yeah.
On A and B.
On A and B. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
On A and B. And sir, the cardinality means it is a pair of coordinates.
Cardinality means the number of elements.
No. Here what I am in the number of elements of each coordinate, like 0, 42 is 1, is it?
1
and 0, minus 42 is 2.
Another.
So these two put to the 2 coordinate, not the 4.
No, these are the 2 elements.
So each
these
coordinate
2 points are 2 elements.
Okay, each pair of coordinate is an element. Correct?
Okay. Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes. Thank you.
C is, Tallam has asked, what is C? C is the set of points on the all points on. C is the set of all points on the x and y axis. So both C and both x and y axis, what are the set of the points? That is C. Okay. So this question. At 1 month, okay, maximum profit in 1 month. So what you will find is that the actual maximum profit, the vertex, is coming in the middle portion of a month, say around 15th of a month. Okay, so that we are not taking. We are taking, say here 6.25. I mean around 10th of a month, or I mean 1/4 of a month, the first quarter of the month, the maximum value was coming, but we are not taking it. We are taking the month before that. What is the, because we are calculating the value before it, or the profit before that. So in 1 month, what is the maximum profit? So anyway, we will share it. Just check if you have any issue. Similarly, it goes for the Raghav's question. So that one is easy. So anyway, just look into the things. Anyway, we are coming back on Sunday. So we will discuss about week 1 mostly. What are the cardinality? What are the set theory? What are the mostly people have asked about questions on functions and relations. So one form is given. Form is sent already. 50 people and more than that, I think, have already filled the form. Please check and fill up the form if you have query on week 1. Otherwise, I don't think in week 2, 3, 4 should
When
not
will
be
we
much.
having the special session for math?
Math one, I mean, should be WebEx, but where told you, right? You told where, right?
No, sir. I am asking about that special session which was scheduled for maths.
Yeah, so it will be in WebEx, I think, on Sunday.
No, sir. I am not asking about on which application. I am asking when will be the that session.
Yeah,
भाई
it is
पूरा
planned
तो सुन
on.
ले वो कह रहे हैं वेबएक्स ऑन संडे.
Okay.
Anyway, no issues. So it's on Sunday. We will be having around 3 o'clock. Yeah, most probably on 3 o'clock, but we will inform
That
you.
is not
the day
scheduled
before.
yet. No, that is not scheduled
That
yet.
is tentatively on Sunday, so we will do it. But the time we have not fixed it. Okay, so that we will inform you. Otherwise, yeah, 2, 3, 4. I don't think. I mean, if you just read it a little more, just try to find. Otherwise, if there is any large amount of people is facing issue, okay, then we will arrange some session or something. Otherwise, discussion forum is open, and anyway, you can ask us questions there. Are there any
You're going to
doubts?
give us the solution.
This solution is already provided in the portal.
You're going to give us?
It is provided in the portal, uploaded already. The video solution, yeah, sure.
Already uploaded?
So one more thing is, yeah, sorry. Sir, this mock test, any preponement chances are there? Because it's very close. If you notice in the calendar, it's on
1 week
22nd.
before, no?
No. It's only on, the mock test for maths is on Tuesday and our exam is on Sunday. So hardly, see, it is on 20th. Mock test.
No, we requested for more than one mock test, and Sir said he is going to take it up with the.
No, I mean more than one mock test I just discussed. Okay, the preponement I can check. Okay, yeah, we have not
because
prepared
now maths and English is on 20th and computational thinking and statistics is on 21st. So and our qualifier exam is on 25th. So if you can push this mock test by 1 week, so we will come to know, we can gauge ourselves where we are lagging and we can put some more effort on that particular topic.
I can ask. Okay, I'll ask about the preponement. I mean, yesterday also someone was telling. I'll ask. Okay, tomorrow we have meeting.
Sir,
Anyway,
are we
we have
going
not
to have
prepared
at
the
least? Are we going to have at least 2 mock tests?
I think that will be difficult, sir, because even one mock test question paper we have to prepare, and we'll see. By that time, what you can do is, I think, utilize these practice assignments. No, I mean, see, mock test the test in qualifier will be 50 marks. So you just get a time and see most of the questions. If you give around 3, these questions will be 3, 4, or 5 marks, right? So you can just, I mean, if you can time it, I mean, with a watch, you sit down and solve it. The full one day you finish the full week 4 practice assignment within a particular time. Say,
the challenge here is in math, whatever the level of preparation you make, you do not know where you are weak. unless we test it on a mock environment.
Yeah, sir, no. So we will provide. Let's see.
Sir, one more request. Sorry, I am interrupting. Sir, one more practice assignment on week 4 because is possible, sir. Because for week 1 we have 2 practice assignments. So week 4, if you have
Actually,
one.
what happened is, previous time actually, see what mock test, second version of practice you are getting now, that is the previous term graded assignment. Okay, so previous time there was no week 4 graded assignment. That is why there is no week 4 graded week 4 practice set 2. Okay, let me see if
okay.
I mean, we are not sure whether uploading more.
But at least if the parabola is on the x-axis, now everything is up, means in the y-axis. Some question on x-axis.
Checked other books also? I mean, what about class 11, 12, this IIT math books? That will be actually a good way. I mean, there are, first start with NCERT. Anyway, NCERT is the basic. That is very basic. We will give more than that, obviously. But so just find, I mean, whatever, parabola though is there in all the chapters. All the math 11, 12 books will be parabola. So try to solve more questions from there. We will also
Where
see
do we get the more? Where do we get the more questions? Do we get any question bank?
Yeah, that's what I tell you. Question bank we are making. I mean, these questions only go in the question bank, right? So just check. By the time you find any book in the 11, 12 book, that will be helpful, I think. I mean, look for.
Okay.
I mean, just see whether the questions are, good. I mean, the answer should be correct. And yeah, if real life applications you can do, you can think of, then it is better. See, if one question is given, I mean, even if you solve that question, do not leave it. Okay, just, I mean, the task should be to think and reflect on it and what other variations can be made with that question. That is like a thought process, like, I mean, to be nurtured. Like, if this question was given, that thing which I was telling, so that one set is given, one particular equation is given. So whether we can modify it to make more questions. So each of these questions can be 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark, something like that. So that is a obvious way to gather more, and use Desmos to see what are the different curves you are getting, what are the shapes of the curves you are getting. So that you will also get a more idea on how to, gather, how to get more acquainted with it. Just check. We will also see. Anyway, we will see whether we can make more questions on parabola in the mock test, and whether we can prepone it. So that is, I think, doable. I just I'll ask the administration. If they agree, then we can obviously prepone it. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. We'll end the session here. Yeah, sure.
Sir?
Yeah, sure.
Sir, may I say something?
Yeah, just a minute. Harshal, I think the gate calculator will be used. So I know it is hectic, but that's the only calculator allowed. Okay, so you are not allowed to carry a calculator. I think it will be given in the session. It will be given in the admit card also. Yeah, Swati, hi. Tell me.
Yeah, hello sir. Sir, आप इतनी खतरनाक क्वेश्चन कहाँ से लाते हो?
Okay, we'll end the session here. Fine. Thanks.
Sir?
Something related to what you suggested on the calculator. Will we be allowed to carry the blank sheet, pencil, and all for rough works, or even that's not allowed?
No, blank sheet they will provide. Okay, sheet do not carry. Blank sheet, I think they will provide. Anyway, in the admit card, you will get all the instructions. Okay.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Is the center? Sorry, ma'am, just one. So the center is declared?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. That will also come. Yeah, ma'am. Tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt. We've always seen parabola, which is either in the first and the second. I mean, it either opens upward, downward, or towards the left or the right, right? Is it possible? I mean, what is it called if you have one function in the first quadrant and then curving onto the third quadrant?
Okay, so like a diagonal.
Yeah.
No, then it's also a parabola. So okay, so
That's
you are
also.
telling what is your telling
I
is
think this deals with
That kind of a parabola will be function of y.
X cube, sir. X cube
Yeah.
will.
We are
So
already
that will be
worried about
f of x is equal to a y squared plus b y plus c. That kind of a function will be.
Now, are you talking about something like this?
No. The
no.
parabola, which maybe symmetric axis is parallel to
Yeah.
x-axis.
Yeah. No, the
Yeah, that
axis
is
of
possible. I think one of the lectures given that kind of a parabola also.
No, it's not there in the lectures.
No, I think
Ma'am,
it
if
is
the degree of the equation is ax square plus bx plus c, na, then it will always be a parabola. Whatever be the case.
No. Sir. Let's say you write a of y square plus b of y plus c. She was
No,
talking about this.
no, that
Ma'am, tell
is
me.
when it opens. I mean, that'll be the axis of symmetry will be parallel to x-axis in that case, right? So it'll open
That's correct.
either the left or the right, like a C.
Yeah, that's correct. So you are not talking
No,
about
no.
that?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm asking if from the third quadrant passing through the origin and then the first quadrant, where both the sides of parabola
Sir,
are same
X cube
horizon.
function will do that. X cube.
Okay.
Let's see. Wait. Let me see whether I have Desmos. Ma'am, I actually did not understand the question. Just ax. So this is ax square plus ax plus c, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Now
Okay.
we are going to.
No, sir. So
We
no.
are talking.
Yeah.
This
I'm talking
thing
about
are,
cube.
yeah. Then it's not. It is a polynomial that is coming in week 5 onwards.
Okay.
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 So let us see what happens when we put 2.5.
Thank you, sir.
2 is this way, fine. So one portion is remaining constant. 2.1, okay, this way. 0.3 also this way, fine. We are putting 3, then only we are getting this. So you see, if we are getting 1, then it is not symmetric across. No, it is not symmetric across the y, along the y-axis. See, I mean, two sides of y, they are not mirror image of each other.
No, C is 1 here. That's why if you make C 0.
C is 0. Right? No, that does not make any. No, what I'm telling is.
No, C is 0 and A is.
No. Suppose this is a thing, okay, ax square plus bx plus c. How with the degree, how the power of x changes the shape of the curve. Okay, if ax is 0, then it's a straight line, fine, and that is not symmetric across the around about the y-axis, the axis of. So the two sides of y-axis are not mirror image of each other here, right? If we put ax1, then also it is not symmetric. If we put x2,
no, symmetry, no. This is symmetry, no?
No. Where it is symmetric? I mean the two sides of a y-axis. The two sides of
So the
y-axis.
inclination the same.
Inclination is same maybe, but I am telling that whether two sides of this y-axis are they mirror images of each other. I mean here you see the two sides are the same, right? The mirror, kind of a mirror image. When the power is 2. So if we put say x4, then also I think if we change the b value, it is almost we can say it is almost same.
We can make it same. Yeah. Yeah.
So if we have 6, same. So the even powers are making something which is symmetric about the y-axis, but the odd powers are not symmetric actually.
Okay.
So
what do we call this one as?
No, I mean these are the polynomial parts. Huh?
Yeah, but the only thing is the symmetry is reflected, no? The symmetry side is reflected on x-axis.
Yeah. No, I was just checking what does the cards look like. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing else. Okay, so this will come later. I mean, these are not in the syllabus anyway. So just yeah. So in short, that will not be a parabola if the curve is looking like that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we'll end it here. Just let us know the questions in the forum. We are looking every day in the forum, and we will answer it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Sir? Sir? Sir, are you there?
I think he left.